Secretary of ZANU PF, our Vice President and Second Secretaries, our National Chairman, Secretary General, and our First Lady, allow me, Your Excellency, to write on the protocols already observed because of time. Your Excellency,
so it ignores to recognize retired generals who will be talking about that.
National People's Conference. Before I present the resolutions, like what the Secretary General said, we have prepared a compendium of the resolutions of the 21st National People's Conference in the form of a small handbook that I am advised has already been circulated. We have also prepared a bigger version of the smaller one, which I am also advised has been circulated. And in the interest of time, Your Excellency, I will not go through the compendium, but will table it to the National People's Conference for consideration. Having said that, Your Excellency, we have compiled the resolutions from all the thematic committees. And Your Excellency, what I'll do is I'll go through the main highlights of the resolutions, but we've compiled a document which your permission will table, but will not go through in detail on all the resolutions, but make a highlight of some of them. Allow me, Your Excellency, to go through the consolidated resolutions of the ZANU PF 22nd Annual National People's Conference held in Manicaland Province at Mutare Polytechnic College from the 13th to the 18th of October 2025. Preamble. Commending the visionary leadership of the President and First Secretary of ZANU PF, His Excellency, Comrade Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, for providing a clear and strategic path towards national prosperity. Observing the tangible development initiatives of his leadership that are positively impacting the lives of Zimbabweans through economic empowerment and expanded opportunities. Recognizing the bold strides to position Zimbabwe as a future leader in mining and manufacturing, being achieved by reviving key industries such as the production of steel, the establishment of robust value chains, and promotion of beneficiation, among others. Acknowledging the strategic prioritization of critical infrastructure, including roads, energy, water, housing, health, and education facilities that constitute the foundation for sustainable economic growth, industrialization, and modernization. Cognizant of the strides made in making Zimbabwe food secure by the attainment of wheat self-sufficiency and the commendable progress towards overall grain self-sufficiency. Mindful to consolidate the gains realized under NDS 1 in the transition to NDS 2 to increase the momentum towards accelerating the attainment of a prosperous and empowered upper middle income society by 2030. Appreciative of the President and First Secretary of ZANU PF, His Excellency, Comrade Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, for championing the land tenure program as a driver of development and positioning land as a cornerstone for achieving a high quality of life for the citizens. Reaffirming ZANU PF's unwavering commitment to policies that uplift livelihoods, ensure inclusive political and social economic participation, and guarantee equitable development across all communities. Grateful to the President and First Secretary of ZANU PF, His Excellency Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, for the steadfast dedication to transforming Zimbabwe, complemented by the First Lady, Comrade Dr. Ziyambi Mnangagwa's philanthropic work in advancing community welfare and social development. Now, therefore, resolved by the delegates to the ZANU PF 22nd National People's Conference as follows. State of the party. On the state of the party, that whereas the 21st National People's Conference of ZANU PF held on 26 October 2024 in Bulawayo resolved as follows. In recognition of the extensive developmental milestones and the significant socio-economic progress achieved under the leadership of the President and First Secretary of ZANU PF, His Excellency Comrade Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, it is resolved that his term of office as President of the Republic of Zimbabwe be extended beyond 2028 to 2030. The party and government are therefore directed to initiate requisite legislative amendments to give full effect to this resolution to ensure continuity, stability, and the sustained transformation of the nation. Noting that no notable steps have been taken to implement the above resolution, this conference hereby reaffirms this resolution and directs the Secretary for Legal Affairs and the Minister of Justice to ensure that before the 23rd National People's Conference, this resolution of the party is fully implemented. Furthermore, all organs of the party, including the Central Committee and the Politburo, are directed to ensure that this resolution is fully implemented. And that the party expedite the dissemination and enforcement of the framework on registration of new affiliates and their functions, ensuring all affiliates work in harmonious synergy with the main party structures for greater collective impact. Develop and implement a codified handbook that regulates and guarantees a framework of party supremacy over government. Develop a comprehensive 5-year strategic plan that outlines key priorities, goals and objectives, and annual programs and projects in order to harmonize national, provincial, and district structures workflow and support strategic resource allocation. Expedite the allocation of vehicles, motorcycles, and bicycles to all levels of the party structures to improve operational mobility and effectiveness. Direct the commissariat and legal departments to develop and implement a robust mechanism to safeguard the integrity of internal party elections. Integrate political returnees from the opposition after following due process, enabling their progressive ascendancy in the party structures. Revive and observe a national cell day. Direct Table School of Ideology to design and implement a structured ideological training program that integrates political education with practical skills development specifically for the youth. Direct government to deploy within the public service ideologically grounded cadres who are aligned with the party's values and principles. Invest in key sectors of the economy with the objective of operating successful party businesses capable of generating employment, driving industrial growth.
Well, I think the most important aspect that we wanted to hear, I'm sure especially the viewers of this channel, we heard it. Now, ZANU PF has implemented Resolution 2030, have actually endorsed for the second time Resolution 2030. Not only did they endorse Resolution 2030, they have also gone a step further to direct government departments to implement this resolution. If you have watched one of the presentations I did, I think it must be 3 weeks ago, when there was a leak from the Mnangagwa faction of what they intended to do before and during the conference. Of course, some of the things they intended to do have been frustrated, but this was a part of what they intended to do, and they have done it. So the resolution 2030, as of the current ZANU PF, that is the 22nd ZANU PF National Conference, has been actually endorsed. And not only that, they have also directed government institutions to translate this resolution into law. So very soon, as per the template that I presented before, is that we are going to see the parliament. That is why Mnangagwa had to reshuffle individuals, especially occupying positions within the Politburo. For example, that is why you saw Ziyambi being brought into the legal, being the Secretary for Legal Affairs. And I must say, he has been doing Mnangagwa's work. Remember, this is the man who crafted a 25-page document doing nothing but insulting retired General Chiwenga. He did not only do that, also now he is actually coining this resolution, and you can tell it's not ZANU PF people don't know. Those people who are sitting in that conference, they have no idea of resolutions. This already that it is said, it has been written, the template has been written, we will share with you. They are pretending as if it is done by the conference, but it was long time written. In fact, we are watching a delayed movie being fulfilled this time around, and in front of retired General Chiwenga, and this going against the plan that Mnangagwa had with retired General Chiwenga, especially when his political career that was sunk down by the G40 and Robert Gabriel Mugabe had showed no signs of actually resuscitation. Retired General Chiwenga had to actually resuscitate the political career of Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa through the implementation of the 2017 coup. So we are seeing now resolution 2030 has been passed for the second time. Not only have they done so, also they are going to translate that into laws, but I still stand on my predictions. Will we see this being actually translated into law and Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa remaining the president up to 2030? I can attest to you, there is absolutely nothing of that sort. This is not going anywhere. If there is anything, this is just the beginning. The people of Zimbabwe are going to reject Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. In fact, whoever thinks that Mnangagwa is yet to continue as the president up to 2030, I think is smoking something very, very strong. That would not see the light of the day. I can attest to you, even if the Blessed Geza or any other revolution may fail, but the people of Zimbabwe shall arise in their numbers and make sure that this nonsense is stopped, because this is nonsense. I mean, I must not sugarcoat it. This is nonsense. A clear characterization of, I mean, if you are accepting this, I'm telling you, Zimbabweans are going to die in numbers of poverty. It means the continuation of poverty. This means continuation of a one-party state, because at the moment there is only ZANU PF and ZANU PF alone. This also means that we are going to see more of implementation of draconian laws, and the monies that Emmerson Mnangagwa have been implementing to achieve this conference outcome, I can attest to you without a doubt that he is going to recover those money through the people that they are impoverishing in Zimbabwe the ordinary citizens of Zimbabwe. I'm telling you what has just happened, presented by the face of misery. That is none other than Ziyambi. I'm telling you, it's the beginning of suffering of the people of Zimbabwe. If you are still sitting in the corridors thinking that anything would be better, nothing will actually be. On this one we are wrong. 2030 is only going to happen on the watch yesterday. So you know, I mean, the resolution, they have passed the resolution. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm saying if it sees the light of the day, I'm simply stating the consequences of this resolution seeing the light of the day, with people being reluctant, with people actually thinking this is a struggle of one person or two persons or 10 people, then we are yet going to suffer. And we are going to suffer more. In foreign countries, people are not needed. You will see these countries deporting people. And I'm telling you, suffering. And if we fail to uproot Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa now, I don't know where this country is going. So this nonsense has to be stopped. And it requires me and you to stand up and stop this nonsense. And it doesn't need to be stopped tomorrow. I mean, stopping it has to begin now. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red